Oliver, I imagine that must be a pretty tough one to take so late in the match at the end of what's been a busy and tiring European week for you.
Yes, absolutely, but not for me, not the ending. So for me, it's more that we didn't decide the game when we could have decided it. So I saw 60, 70 minutes, and fantastic performance of Crystal Palace. I saw playing very well, creating chances, and just we were not efficient enough. And also not to blame anybody. Can happen. And then we made one mistake, so we don't make many mistakes in our defense. We made one, they got a penalty, and then it was an open game. And then it was who gets the lucky punch and takes it. And then today it was Everton, yeah. And so we have to accept it. But on the other side, I'm very positive because it's our fault. Yeah, so that means we don't depend on the opposition to win a game. So I think we could have won it today. We didn't do, so that gives us space to improve, and we will work on it.
Sometimes it's very fine margins, isn't it? And as you've alluded to it, fairly early in the second half, when Everton had made changes, which helped them a lot, they were much better in the second half, but you had those two opportunities at the other end.
Yes, when you're 1-0 up and run twice, one against the keeper, you should take one of these chances, and then the game is a little bit easier. And also in the first half, we had our situations. Was 1-2 big saves of Pickford, remember, after the long throw-in, and then today we didn't take them.
They got a bit of momentum at the wrong time with the penalty. You know, you've got the noise of the crowd and everything, and you've got 15 minutes to try and ride it out.
As long as you're 1-0 up, and the game is never decided, because everything can happen. You one chance, one mistake, one set play. That's football, and we've seen this last week against Liverpool. Let's say at the beginning in the same way, because we could have been up 3-0 at halftime, but we were just 1-0 up, and then they came back. Yeah, but we could strike back again. Today it was Everton who got the turnaround, and it's Premier League football. Every team is able to score goals from different situations, and again, this is what we can improve. I think this is maybe the missing link to become really a top Premier League team, is to be more efficient and to be more ruthless and score. Decide the games when you can decide it, because it's not always possible to keep clean sheet because the other teams are doing so well. And again, this is the step we have to go.
So important to remember the bigger picture on a day like today. It's the first time that your team have been beaten since the middle of April. It's almost 6 months. I know as a manager you'll want to look forward and not back, but that's an incredible run that you've been on, and testament to the efforts of the team.
Oh yes, huge credit to the team, to the players. I told them now after the game that it's the next chapter they have written for Crystal Palace in the history book. After winning 2 trophies, now the longest unbeaten run. On the other side, it hurts even more, if you don't have this feeling for 6 months of losing a game, and maybe we need this also for us to make the next step forward. It's never a straight line up, an improvement. So I think we made big improvements in the way we are playing, and today we have a defeat, and we will take the right lessons from it. So again, we want to change our direction. It's just, as you mentioned, it's just tweaking getting the fine margins back again, because I've seen really a very good performance over a long time of the game.
Difficult one to take today. What were your thoughts on the game?
Oh yes, disappointing and very painful, this defeat today, because it's completely unnecessary, and I think it's our fault, it's our responsibility. So we played so well over 60, 70 minutes. We had enough chances to decide the game, but that's a little bit, that's the missing link to be really a top team in the Premier League, is to take the chances to decide the games when you can decide it. And yeah, we were just 1-0 up, then we made one mistake in defense. We don't make many mistakes in our defense. We made one, they got the penalty, and the game was open, and then it was who gets the lucky punch and takes it, and today it was Everton. Last week we had the lucky punch, and so yeah, that's football. But again, I've seen over 60, 70 minutes a fantastic performance from us.
Is it a new challenge for a lot of these players as well, playing a much fresher opponent just a few days after being in Poland?
No, No, it would be a cheap excuse, and we're never looking for excuses again. Then decided in the first 60 minutes, and we had then fresh legs on the pitch, so no.
Fair enough. And looking back, obviously our first defeat in 6 months, a remarkable achievement for this Crystal Palace team, although obviously a painful one today.
Yes, that's why it's even more painful, because we didn't have this feeling for now almost 6 months. And on the other side, I told the players right after the game that they wrote the next chapter in Crystal Palace history book after winning 2 trophies, the longest unbeaten run, so they can be very proud about it. And yes, now it's okay. We have to start another one.
Just a word on the fans, obviously travelling up to Merseyside during a storm, just a couple of days after getting back from Poland. They were immense again today, I thought. Yes,
thank you very much. Fantastic support again, and also at the end, they supported the team. They appreciated the effort and I think the performance. And yes, and it's time for us also to deal with this negative emotion after a defeat. I hope we don't have it too often, so we will give everything to start with a win after the international break. But today, thank you for your support, and we keep going.